All right, Huddy boy. All right, Gigi. Alexa, pause. So, we just said we... Ooh, bad video. We just said that we should do a quick video. What we have here is we picked up some new Dunlap for the pit bikes. We have this off, Grant's off completely, and we wanted to make a quick video of what we have here. So these are, we're bringing it back to the pit bikes. TTR 110s. What year, Huddy?
2019.
2019s.
They have some work too. I'm gonna get some protectors and exhausts.
We're giving it back to you. So
I've never seen. So if you guys like want Yoshis on your TTRs, because all the other brand bikes have like Yoshis. They technically have like Pro Circuits, FMFs. I've only seen FMFs and Pro Circuits. And like.
All right, Grant's telling you about a pipe. What I quickly wanted to tell you.
So we're gonna show you how to get it.
All right, what I really wanted to quickly show you here is about the Dunlap tire. Grant, hop up for a second. Show him the tire quickly. So we rode until we got a flat. Grant's going to bring you another video here in the near future. He wants to get a new pipe for Christmas, so that's what he's asking for. We just put Hudson's back on. I got to tighten it up a little bit more. What I wanted to show you before we do everything is kind of what it looks like inside the hub. And then we'll do a video on putting this one all the way back together. Grant, show inside the hub real quick. So come here. So I just wanted to show it. This is inside. This is the inside the brake side, right? So this is where, hold it up, Grant. This is the inside the drum. All right, and then we're gonna flip it on the other side, and this is the inside where the sprocket goes. So we're gonna.
And if you guys are curious, this is the drum and this is the sprocket.
Damn right. Spot on, buddy. I like it. I like that.
So the Dunlap, if you're interested in some new Dunlap tires, I think we got them on Amazon.
No, we got the tubes on Amazon and we got it on
Rocky Mountain, isn't it?
No,
we got on your
motorsports.com.
Yeah, and so they're a little skinnier.
Uh-huh.
Really knobby.
Yeah.
And like that's really different.
All right. So we had a little bit of a dilemma and we did not even get over to Grant's bike. And what took place was I was quickly tightening up. Big thumbs down. Alexa, pause. We were tightening up Huddy's and I snapped it off. I'm pretty bummed out. But I ordered up, I believe these are 12 millimeter. I went to my toolbox to search up for a tool that I thought I had here. I don't have it here to check the size of the bolt. I don't have, so I did a quick search. For what I think it is. I did an axle search, so basically it's either a 12 or 15 millimeter. I think it's a 12 millimeter axle.
And it's blue.
It's a blue chain adjuster.
Yeah.
I also went with a stock chain adjuster. I just went with Amazon. It should be here by the 27th of November. Seems like Amazon with all this COVID stuff is going to be the quickest. I went to motorsports.com. They didn't have anything. I went to Dennis Kirk. They didn't have anything. Amazon, here we go. I also just show something here pretty quick. I'm pretty pumped up. Trail Rider magazine. It's a pretty awesome magazine.
I like it. We've always had it.
We've been getting it for some time. We're pretty pumped up about it. So we rent some space to a guy. His name is Jeff. A while ago, we had a video kind of explaining who Jeff was, who the Dirt Bike Academy is. We reached out to the gentleman who writes Trail Rider magazine a while ago when we were up.
In Hatfield.
No, not Hatfield.
Yeah.
You get in your areas messed up. That said, when we were up in, I always screw up, Vermont and New Hampshire.
It was
By the Jericho Trail System. Anyway, Jeff was featured with
me.
the Dirt Bike Academy. But what's pretty awesome is the boys also got featured. Hudson and Grant, actually myself, and you guess who took all the beautiful photos? Mommy, which is pretty cool. And this is, of course, Mountain Manor, and it's where Jeff has the opportunity to hold his courses. So once again, Mountain Manor comes to the rescue and provides these awesome opportunities for dirt biking, which is what got Grant out there and Hudson out there, which is pretty awesome. So I'm pretty pumped up for those opportunities. Jeff had the opportunity to go to California, get these certifications, and started this. And he's been getting kids out there and grown-ups out there and giving this opportunity to people to get out on dirt bikes. He has COVID hasn't slowed him down at all, which is pretty awesome, which I think is awesome.
I think it speeded him up, actually.
I think it did too. We were actually over at, we'll go next to your brother here for a minute. Where were we today, guys?
Turtle Power School.
And what were they saying over there?
It's actually making them work more at some places it's going down. And like the outdoor places, it's rising. The unpopular. And then all the sports are going like. Pew,
That's it. All right. So what we're gonna do now is when I get over to Grant's bike, we're gonna move it down a little bit lower, and I'm gonna go through a little bit step by step of putting it together. So we'll be back in a minute. All right. So to kind of take you back, like as a rule of thumb, I always put everything back on because it took me a day or so to get the tires mounted up. I didn't even attempt to do it myself. I do have a set of spoons. Smaller tire, bigger problems. As a rule of thumb, bigger tire, easier to break it.
Yeah, the semi guy said to us, he's like, I would rather do semi tires with spoons than
a little one.
tire.
And he, at least this is what he tells me. He might be just trying to make me feel good. I have struggled with dirt bike tires. He says that the smaller ones are harder to do. That is actually the wrong way. So just to look here, that's the way that goes back on. And then that backs out.
I could back it out.
All right. Good? All right, so I'm just going to back this out. This piece will drop off. All right. And this piece will drop down. All right. So this is just your sprocket. I just say your spoke. This is your axle basically, and this. What I did notice is this side actually doesn't have a washer, so don't fear that you lost it. But it does. This side does have a spacer. All right, Grant, run to the other side. Hand me the rim, please. It's funny. I sorted the first one out with gloves. I've lost the gloves somewhere in this process.
Right there.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general. I had gloves and now I have no gloves. All right, so I'm gonna. The inside of my gloves are gonna be dirty, but I'll start with them again. It was when I was adjusting before I broke the other piece. This just works right in. Done. Simple. And then this goes right in. Slide it in. Literally just. Everything just slides in. When you look at the other bikes, like the 65s, you look at the other bikes in the 65s, that's why they're so much lighter. I mean, these bikes are beefy little heavy machines, and they are heavy compared to the 65s.
My 65, I don't even feel safe jumping my 65.
Because it's so light.
All my friends, we like to jump our pit bikes more than our 65s because we do air wheelies.
Yeah. I just throw my foot under here. When you get it going, if you balance your foot under it, and you take your spacer, you just line that up on this side. I would come over to this side now, Hud,
Okay.
All right, pause it. Now is I'm gonna put this on here. Put this on. And then I'm gonna put the spacer in here. A little bit of maneuvering. All right, Grant, why don't you go ahead and just start to slide in the axle. Use the extra set of hands. Go ahead. You go there. All right, pause for a second. All right, now just wait 1 second.
It won't pause.
No, not you. I was telling Grant pause.
Oh.
All right.
No.
Okay.
I didn't see you guys outside.
So now come to the other side, Hudson.
Wait. Go.
All right, so Grant helped me line up the one side. What I did is I poked it through, and then you see how I just worked that through? I'm gonna put this on. Simply put that on. I'm gonna put the washer on and start the bolt.
Wait, didn't you do the other one? The washer? Like, opposite way.
All right, so what I did here is I lined this up, and I'm just doing the final touches of tightening this up. I'm making sure not to over tighten these back bolts so that I run into a situation again. Quick recap on the recap presentation of the wrench sizes. We have a 19 millimeter, 17 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter. That's really all you'll need to do everything. If I remember, I'll put that in the description as well. And then that's it. These guys should be good to go.
We're gonna go ride.
They are going to go ride. They have a little bit of daylight left.
Yeah.
I am going to blow out the garage because it's clean, and I'm excited that the garage is clean. If all goes as planned, I would like to go and ride Friday. Saturday, we're not going to do much of anything besides try to clean up some last things. Sunday, we're hitting the Trick Park down in Bethlehem.
We
had a
are?
good time.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool. With Hudson?
Hudson, the other Hudson.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Have
Thanks,
a good
guys.
night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, pretty people.